Hi, everyone. Val with Dragonfly Crystals here with Scott uh, Allen Spiritual Essence and Allison Aries Girl Tarot for another Transcend Politics for May 9th, 2023. We love you all. Thank you for being here.
Yeah,
And
start. Yay, Dorian.
and
Everyone I knew of, who I watch anyway, all was getting. EG's gonna win. EG's gonna win.
yeah, yeah, pretty much everybody nailed that one.
I get a pretty good prediction would be everyone's gonna win against 45 now.
I'm liking the odds on that one. I'm thinking that's a pretty good call.
Online psychic, you can pretty much just say 99.5% everyone's gonna win against 45.
I'm saying that sounds pretty good.
Hi, Tammy and Nancy and Laura.
Hey, and Dorian, Pegasus, Scorpio Mama, Laura Wright, Nancy Stamp, Tammy, and Renee from Tarot Love Community.
Trump is the Titanic. Everyone's going on with that shit.
Yeah, isn't that the truth? Well, I just you guys put your political questions in the chat and we'll put them up there. But to
Did you
start
see?
it off,
Did you see Laura had one? Did you start?
did she have one? Let me look. I
Yeah.
didn't see it. Didn't see
1 minute ago. Hi, Renee. How you
it.
doing? And George
Oh,
Santos was
yeah.
invited.
Okay, got it. Okay.
It's coming.
We are in exciting times, everyone. Laura
He is
Wright
going to appeal it. It's already been announced.
Of course.
I'd like to read on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
I'm
just
just saying,
want-
yeah,
he
it
was
came
also-
a few hours
he also-
ago, apparently.
he
I'm
also
catching up on
said
everything. I just got home from work.
He also said he would come back and testify too.
Also,
Right.
just
But he appeals
now-
everything.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, it's
The
standard.
appeals
He's going to
court,
appeal.
the appeals court would say no.
Right,
And
exactly. But he loves to just,
Also, Al,
headlines.
he just said, well, I wasn't allowed to testify. I wasn't allowed to speak, he said in his lies in that trial. They tried to get him there.
Like you can't fact check that. We already know that
For entertainment purposes only. It is not true. And I did want to read on that and find out how many people might actually believe him and not realize that that's not true.
His attorneys probably advised against it because he's such a dumbass.
Is what he should have said.
I think you're right.
He made it sound like it was the people in the trial. So Laura Wright's question is, Trump going to appeal the verdict? Yes, we just said, but we'll read on it too to verify that. But he already said he is going to.
I know, right, Deb? The man breathes lies.
He should just, I know why he's doing it, so he doesn't have to pay the $5 million right away.
Right? Oh yeah, and then CNN's got the big town hall tomorrow night. Good one.
Oh wow. Wow.
Slow news day, right, Deb?
I mean, for real. Yep. I mean, wow. Let's see what they say.
Tapioca did the best he could, but 45 was host.
Oh yeah. I just want to say hi to Paisley, Debo, and Sheila Inquisitive Tarot, Sherry. This is from the swamp. Hi, you guys. Patricia, Charlene. And let's see, Sweetie Darling Lulu, Scorpio Mama. We got everyone, I think. Okay.
My senses are yes, he's going to appeal.
Oh.
So I got the Knight of Coins. Here's the appeal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
I got documents in that one.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like it's going to be slow walked. Ace of Cups of the summer, but I don't think it's going to play.
No,
I think it's going to be denied, because when you appeal something, you need to have cause.
Yes, I think you're right about that.
I have death.
Yeah.
My dark times card. This is the worst of the Three of Swords. This is worse than the Three of Swords card.
Yeah,
And then
gotcha.
I have my death card.
Yeah.
And then I have Lady Justice. I think it's going to get turned away. And then I have, he's going to have to pay.
Yeah.
Page of Swords, Queen of Coins, and a Tower. Hardship.
Ooh, ouch.
I got the tower too.
Ooh, I want to hear. Okay.
So yeah, he'll appeal. It's his motto, but I do not see it. Then they'll probably appeal to the Supreme Court, but
Yeah. Awesome. Allison.
King of Cups, the Fool, Knight of Swords. That's him doing it, trying it, whatever.
Ooh.
Five of Swords, the Tower. Nice try.
Yes, and I absolutely, that was true. Scott mentioned something very true. You can't go in and say, we don't agree with this. We want a retrial or whatever.
Yeah.
Unless you have evidence saying that this is something new to look at.
Yeah,
so
there's got to be cause, and he didn't even testify. There's no cause.
There's no cause. He didn't even testify. So he's moving to smoother waters. The decision, a lot of infighting. Yeah, here's the Emperor, and here's the Chariot. So, and he got away with murder anyway because it's only $5 million, and it's not even a criminal case. So that's it. They're not going to be doing anything about it. It just tells the story about he's a time waster.
Oops.
And it's not going to go anywhere. So let's see if there's anything else in the chat that I need.
I got that. There's a Tarot Destroyer. Do you see it? I have him blocked on my channel, so he can't get in.
Oh, let's see.
You must not have him blocked on yours.
There's a troll. Oh, I don't have him blocked.
You don't see it?
No, he doesn't show
I seen it on my laptop here. It was 1 minute ago. Tarot Destroyer.
Oh, yeah, they didn't let him. He's not.
That's the channel name?
Yeah, I've seen him before. He's not on here. So, he Channel Destroyer. Got it. Let me get him.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to have to go.
I have my channel running on my phone, and it doesn't show up on mine, so I have it already blocked already.
Yeah, he's on mine, so let me get him real quick.
He's very creative.
He can't even think of a new name. So,
Deb,
that's hot.
Deb,
it's like
when all good lawyers want to work for you, you take what you can get.
I'm on the live chat and I don't see him.
No, Nancy, there was a lot of talk about this juror 72 that he's supposed to be a right winger. He wasn't in that. He wasn't in the final jury. That right winger that supposedly said he watched. He wasn't in the final.
I think it's on your channel, Allison.
What's that?
It's got the Tarot Destroyer because it's not. It
was on someone's channel.
I didn't think the stream attached, but it must have, I guess.
Yeah, it did. I have you attached, and I think
All
he's
right,
on.
let me go see.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't see a.
I guess I'm official if I have a troll.
It's
on someone else's channel. It's not on mine.
Yeah, all it says is a number.
Oh, yeah.
Anywho, Santos. number. How will that go? George Santos.
Yeah.
Okay, I got rid of it.
Oh, good.
Santos.
They didn't do anything though.
It didn't. No,
I got rid of it though.
Thank you.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that moron troll whatever 6 months, a year ago, and I had him blocked forever.
Is it a robot?
Yeah, I
It's probably a robot.
I am blocked forever too. So, yeah.
To me, it feels like Santos is desperate to stay in.
You think?
Even if he's told to leave, he won't leave. Somehow you think that's going to protect him, I'm feeling.
Oh.
You must be really, really desperate and have some really ugly stuff to be completely outed and everything, and you still want to stay?
Yeah.
Because why else would you?
I know, right?
I mean,
McCarthy's a weak individual. He needs those votes. He's not going to say, well, you have to resign.
Right.
I just do not see McCarthy doing that.
I got some interesting cards on Santos.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like totally just zoning out, not paying attention.
Valerie,
I need to shuffle.
Valeria Woodford had a question. If you want to star that.
Yeah, I'll star that.
Oh, Georgie, you're going to prison, buddy. You should leave. Oh, Georgie. Okay, being in the house, he did it to himself. I got the prison card, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands feels like him because he is a feminine type of person.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the Ten of Cups. That's kind of like the house. That feels like the house to me. Eight of Swords is being locked up. He did it to himself. Here I have the law investigation coming in, and a huge loss with the Five of Cups. Sadness, pain. He's unloved. Eventually, it'll get straightened out. Yeah. All I have is a bunch of love coming in. The country, the Sword of Truth coming in eventually, and the Empress. So abundance is coming.
Oh, yeah.
So eventually he's going to move, but I don't see it here with these cards that he's going to do it himself.
I just got rid of the question accidentally. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah, it's a Santos. We're reading on Santos.
Santos, yeah. So
it's like he's forced to, but it feels like the GOP as a whole is going to get taken down soon.
Yeah.
With these cards.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, they're going to have to look differently than they looked in the past. Once all this stuff rolls out, yeah. Yeah.
Especially when Jack and the Public Corruptions Unit gets rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're all going to have to leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
They hired two, I don't know if you remember that, but they hired two public corruption, or the special counsel hired, or maybe it was Garland, I can't remember, but two high-powered public corruptions lawyers were added to the team like 6 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And there's only one way that happens because it involves our leadership.
Yeah.
Yeah, even Fox News put it up this afternoon about 45 and everything truthfully.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
Well, to me, it feels like Fannie Willis is going to throw out RICO, but the DOJ, I think they're throwing seditious conspiracy out there since they got 2 victories.
Yeah.
I don't think they were using the RICO statute. At least not on the lower level people.
I think Santos is a little delusional.
He's big delusional.
Yeah, I think he, from this anyways. I mean, I did anyhow, but yeah.
He's been delusional.
I've been paying attention to the chat. Did everyone read on Santos?
I'm done, yeah. I don't.
ready.
Did you see if he leaves on his own, or I don't see him get, I don't know, forced out.
I have a real funny read, but Allison, did you go?
You go away.
No, I can go really quick.
No.
This feels more just like this whole situation.
Yeah.
Of what I have here, like from the beginning up until like now. That's
Right.
what this looks like. Anyhow, so 8 of Swords, right?
I got that too.
Yep, and then this is him being delusional. I have the 6 of Wands. This is him being like, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay. Like all that weird footage that we saw of him after everything, and he's just like, that was just so bizarro. 8 of Wands, so just, putting a tourniquet on the situation, trying to take care of things, whatever. And then I think he had some weird kind of temporary support, whatever. I think that's what this is, 6 of Pentacles. But anyways, this is him now defending. This was the outcome anyways. This is him defending himself or whatever, because I'm sure that he is. And I think that's interesting what Scott was saying, that he's going to try to stay anyhow, whatever. And then I only did the 5 cards, but then at the end on the 7 of Wands, I'm like, okay, I need clarifier. I got the Tower.
Oh, I like that clarifier.
So, I mean,
I think that,
again, this is just his whole situation, but he's, I just think that it's hilarious. All this, nothing to see. It's all okay. We're going to work it all out, and
because,
it's just like,
they are playing the numbers there and they want to keep them in a spot. But I have Judgment, which is, trying to be status quo with the Lovers there, actually. But he's feeling like this, all tied up, even though, he's really wanting to stick in there really bad, because, there are money's coming to him from how long he can hold out. They probably knew he wasn't going to go for long, but there's a lot of gossip and stuff around this whole thing. So I don't know if this will throw him out. I don't know what's going to go, but if they file federal charges, they have something.
I think they, at the bottom of the deck, I got the 9 of Swords with the Sun. Yeah. I've recently really started looking at the bottom of the deck. It's not something I used to do, but it's always, I'll go up to 3 cards. Even the 3rd card's interesting. But anyhow, what I wonder is, has he done any I don't think he's sane.
Oh, I think you're right. There's a little imbalance.
I think I'm serious though. I think he's a little unhinged, and I just might have gotten something. I think that they found whoever the Republican Party, they've done their own research and they found some stuff on him. That's why they're doing this.
That must be it. And I think you're right about that. There's a little
Sun, 9 of Swords. Anyways.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right about that. And that's something he couldn't. His deepest, darkest stuff he couldn't hide. My bottom of the deck is the Empress.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yes. He's used other identification as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah. This guy is unhinged. And look at him. And I don't mean to be mean. I'm being serious. He looks like someone who's in costume. He looks like dress up.
Yeah, he does.
Doesn't he? Like he looks like he's playing a character in a movie.
Character. He looks like a guy who's acting. He's playing a character.
Yes.
And he's paid for how many performances he's going to do.
Right, and it's like the world's his stage, and it's just this whole. I'm telling you, the guy is he's chock full of nuts.
Yeah, I think that's why he's not affected by everyone's low opinion of him. Because he's an actor playing a role.
Right.
In his mind, even. Okay, so I've got some great stuff. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Were we going to look at Trump on CNN and see how that'll go? What do you think about
wild.
that, guys?
Trump on CNN this week.
What's that going to look like on
How will that go?
CNN?
We're having Republican voters in the
Okay.
He's going to be on CNN.
There's supposed to be a town hall tomorrow night. Yeah.
Right. So, but he's going to be there.
Probably Zoom. I have no clue. I haven't heard.
Oh, I misunderstood that. I didn't know. Okay.
It's his town hall.
You guys, the party is starting. Right?
Yeah.
Feels like it.
Okay. Town hall tomorrow night. Town hall tomorrow night.
Okay. Yep.
Feels like 45 still wants to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Put out his grievances.
Yeah.
Town hall tomorrow night. CNN 45.
I think I might have to go to my deck of character for this full story.
Yeah. The chariot says he's planning on doing it. That's the current energy.
Yep.
I don't see Caitlin Collins doing softball questions because I got this Ace of Swords coming out next to her.
She's not going to do softball questions. She's going to do the hard questions.
Yeah, I think she's going to bring it.
Really? I might
That's
have
what she's going to bring it. Queen of Cups, Ace of Swords.
I didn't hear you say that again. Oh, sorry. What's going to happen?
hard questions.
Caitlin Collins is doing the town hall. She's moderating.
Right. She's not going to throw.
According to this is showing that she's going to bring it and not, you know. So I have the Knight of Wands, the Free Spirit, Knight of Swords, the investigations, and then the Dark Times. He's not going to go well over this. This isn't going to go well. So his energy is going to be thwarted by all these, basically the law. He's going to have a three of Swords moment with the law here. Wow. So I got the Hierophant, Queen of Wands, and the Empress again.
I got the Queen of Wands too.
I think we're going to hear something before this town hall.
I think you might be right. And right when you guys first asked the question, I was like, "Ooh, if something big doesn't go down first," that went through my head.
There's going to be something bigger coming out before this town hall with this Hierophant, Queen of Wands.
And when is that? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow night at 8, I guess. I think there's more information coming out here.
Makes me want to watch it if somebody's going to ask him some hard questions.
I'm not going to watch it, but
just to see him squirm.
Because I'm getting the Heartbreak card and some kind of, well, the Knight of Swords is like, there might be someone indicted tomorrow or something.
Oh.
Or more information about his drifting or something coming out.
Well timed.
Yeah, there's. I really feel like something's gonna happen. Let's pray that it goes on.
Oh my goodness!
What do your cards have to say,
Allison?
I got the Devil, Justice, Chariot, Queen of Wands, Seven of Wands.
Oh my God, that doesn't sound good at all.
You think?
I think that's worse than my throw.
Oh, ouchie!
And this was the order it came out, and plus, but 3 major arcana out of 5. I think this is going to be a big deal. Or it's like Scott said, or both, where something big's going to happen. And that could be why it's the Devil and then Justice. Like this could be Justice could be the event, but like the Chariot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think, she's the Queen of Wands though. Seven of Wands. No, it just no. That's ugly. That's
It's
ugly.
ugly. Oh, I just wanted to stop and say hi to Maria K, Kevin's loving vibration, and let's see, Ian. Hello, Christina. Let's see if I missed anyone else. Jamie. Oh, Sharon, I don't know if I said hi to you before, but hello. And okay.
Wow, now I'm wondering about what Scott said.
I'm running down Flora. Hi, Liz. Hello. And Suzette. Hello. And let's see. Oh, my cards are really fun. I got Master. So he thinks he's just going to go in and be the master of this whole thing, but it's going to be a graveyard. Yeah. He thinks he's going to get away with
You
things
can
like
ring my bell. Ring my bell.
And here's the blood on his hands. So enough said.
Always.
He's not going to do well. So let's go to the next starred question, which is from Valeria. Val, who is James Comer, Republican representative, Kentucky, going after Hunter and Biden family?
Oh God, are you serious? What is wrong with these people?
Can you imagine?
We don't know yet if someone's paying him, but it could be compromise. Because James Comer just constantly lies and he keeps
Who gives a crap about Hunter Biden?
And keeps saying the Biden crime family that
Yeah, that's why I have my deck of
he may
character.
be just a MAGA sycophant.
Well, Biden's the president. I thought you couldn't do anything to the president.
We need more cowbell. Yes, we do. Okay. I'm just going to think about what's up with James Comer. Because I know what he does.
What's up?
Comer's a moron. God, Jim Jordan, Comer, they're all in the same.
Well, what are we asking? Because we can't ask who.
He's asking, she's asking who, is there actually something coming, money coming in for making this?
So is somebody paying?
Yeah, someone paying off.
We can't get a person with tarot. Okay.
Isn't he in charge of one of the investigation committees?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I'm sure that's
on the Republican side.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got it. Oh gosh. It's night and day.
Okay, James Comer. What's up with James
Comer? Okay. I got the cutest card from deck of character. They're in bed together. The demon. And a night is going to come along and there'll be an open road with sun. So this is happening. It will not fly. And yes, it's possible that there is remuneration coming from this activity for entertainment purposes only.
Okay.
But nothing will come of it.
He's one of the guys that may have been. I think he's worried about January 6th stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he's in bed with 45 and the Justice coming. He did something with the 8 of Swords that he shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's more compromise than anything. Mm-hmm. He's just being united within the GOP MAGA narrative. I have the Queen of Coins, but it doesn't feel like that's getting money. To me, it just feels being united with the MAGA crowd and whatnot. Because he's, from what I've seen of that man, he's never said anything positive. It's always been MAGA crazy. And again, the card that's uniting tonight is the Empress. All will be good. The Magician comes out. I think that's Jack Smith and the DOJ. and his team. And then the Five of Wands. It's just a distraction. The Five of Wands is just a distraction. But Jack Smith, the
What?
the three, the Spirit, Holy Ghost, God, I'm losing my train of thought here. But the Empress, the power of three,
Yeah.
it's to make things right. The Five of Wands is saying it's just a distraction. It's a nothing burger thing.
That's what it feels like. Yeah. To distract.
I'm not saying he got paid. I think he's wrapped up in 45's business.
There's something about that. There's something, and whether it's paid with money or paid in some favors, it is some kind of hand washing going on.
Yeah, it's more like compromise favors. It feels like to me.
Yeah.
I don't have money. I've got the High Priestess, Ace of Wands, Ten of Cups. I think he's just taking action. I mean, maybe they're sharing some sort of information or something, or he's getting some. I don't see anything about money. And this is the Biden family, obviously, the Ten of Cups. But going forward, Ace of Wands after them, High Priestess. It's amongst them, the reasoning or whatever.
Right.
I did 3 cards.
They're just in that MAGA crowd. Jim Jordan, Comer, all those fools that just spell the nonsense and don't say anything truthful.
Nope.
And I just don't get it. It's so weird.
Radioactive Santos.
Yeah, this is the radioactive materials that we talked about backstage that makes Allison and I go crazy. We're like, how is this even a conversation?
It's just it's unspeakable. It's unthinkable. It's just so ridiculous.
It really is. It really is.
Like, why would anybody continue to live in Florida?
The book banning and the non-ability.
Right. And like I said, that's bad enough. But radioactive material in your land, and then with that heat and that sun, I lived in Florida. I'm embarrassed to admit, but I did.
And all the air that came into your car would be radioactive, cancer-causing stuff.
You got to be about as smart as this porcelain bird to believe that that's not going to affect you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So unless you just got a bunch of dunces sitting around, I don't know who else is going to stick around and let that happen.
No.
But science isn't real, so.
Yeah, right. Right.
Jesus.
Oh, Lordy.
Maybe Spider-Man. So, hey, drops of Jupiter.
Gross, pathetic.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I like my bottom of the deck here on this card.
Yeah.
Tower, bottom of the deck, the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say that. That cannot fly. Because they would have to do studies. And once they did the studies, boom. Pakalaka. That a human being would even consider something like that to his fellow human beings is just too much. It's like, is that even possible?
Okay. Weird. So I tried the deck of characters to try to get in this energy. It was soaked in. Kari Lake. What a horrible woman. She was in Hungary or something this week or last week, whatever, speaking.
There we go.
Weird. We're talking about roads. So I got the knife, treadmill, and open roads.
Yeah.
That would cut deeply into the roads.
Yeah.
Treadmill. What is that supposed to mean? Treadmill. It ain't going anywhere.
I like that. Yeah.
Knife is going to cut.
We stand in the same place. It's not going.
I'm really thinking like DOJ or EPA would step in.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking for. So I think he's going to want to get a cutback or a kickback.
Yeah.
So when you, there's rules, expensive rules to get rid of, radioactive material. I don't even know why he'd even bring this up because it's causing problems with him. So generally, radioactive would be probably buried or something in a specific place because I got the farmer talking about soil and everything. And then I have gold mine. But it would hurt the waterfall. It would hurt nature and everything by doing this.
For the money.
So I feel like it's going to get shut down, but I think he's somehow would profit from doing this venture, whatever he's trying. But I don't see it going anywhere. I do have a gift. Another card I had was a gift, so I think he's something about getting money.
Yeah. I have to say Allison, what do you have?
Go ahead. I'm not quite done.
Okay. So I got the Lovers. So he definitely has some kind of agreements about getting this done, something happening fast related to it. And it's a project. An independent person wants to put it forward. Probably the people in the fertilizer industry who wants to sell their radioactive waste. And this is, some project in Liv, bottom of the deck, the tower. I say at the end of the day, this will not go anywhere.
It's a treadmill.
Yes, it's a treadmill. So
yeah, it's weird how you get certain things from certain cards. I'm like, why is treadmill here? And all of a sudden I was sensing it ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
You can throw out all the nonsense you want. It ain't gonna go anywhere.
No. Allison.
It's not.
Oh, good.
So while I was shuffling and you guys, and I was laughing because of what, because I heard what Scott was saying. And remember before we were backstage talking, that's what I was saying. I was like, there's no way. Not that I knew that, but that was just like, that's me protesting, but also thinking, how in the hell? Anyhow, I got the Empress, of course.
Coming up large tonight.
The World.
Yes.
The Nine of Swords.
Yeah.
Ace of Wands, the Chariot. It's not going to happen.
No.
And when I was shuffling, and right when Scott said what he said, my World card flew out. I was like,
oh.
No.
All right.
No, he's not going to be allowed to. I mean,
No.
his insanity can only go so far.
Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't get to poison.
No.
Yes, it's Florida, but sorry. He doesn't get to poison Florida.
Yeah, exactly.
What a goofball. What does he think? Does he think his wife was really, really sick? I mean, it's like,
think of it this way. What legacy is he leaving his children?
He
radioactive roads?
I think he's a droid. I don't know.
He must be
he's a droid.
Services only. So
he certainly doesn't have any feelings or a brain.
No, something isn't connecting.
He's he's like spark plugs and wires or something.
The humanity part, somewhere it's lost. But Liz is asking, Governor Kemp signed a bill to enable the firing of district attorneys from office. Will Fannie Willis be okay? Will Fannie Willis be okay?
I don't know. I've always sensed that ain't gonna go anywhere. So it's like he wants to set up a paid commission to look at complaints to prosecutors that overstep their bounds.
Right.
I don't sense there's a case that Fannie Willis overstepped their bounds.
No, I think you're right about that. Yep. I kind of got that from my cards.
It's still kind of a ridiculous. I did read that a few Democrats did join in that bill.
Oh, is that right?
because there was supposedly some prosecutors that did overstep their bounds, and they wish they could have, stepped in a way. So not a lot, but there was some, like 8 to 10 or something like that.
Yeah.
Glowing cars in Florida. John said.
Oh.
Ian saying if Kemp signs that bill, it's not even effective till April 24. Boom.
Oh gosh. Boom. Chakalaka.
Boom shakalaka.
Boom shakalaka. I think that my cards agree that, this isn't going to be an issue.
She's dropping the hammer well before that. And when they're going to court, what's it going to do with this committee?
Not much. Can't do anything.
Let's see. 6 of coins.
A day late and $1 short.
Yeah, so I got the... Well, if someone else wants to go, I was just... When I seen it first.
Well, I got, interestingly enough, a gun, like firing, but the treadmill shows it's not going anywhere, as Scott has so named the treadmill. There is a cleansing river coming, and there's going to be a repairman. So that's not looking like it's going anywhere. When I did the tarot, they want to stab her in the back, but Fanny is a magician. They have a illusion of what they're going to do to her, and they want their nostalgic ways back.
Clarify the Emperor.
Fanny's project is going forward and underway. No problem whatsoever. Sword of Truth, boom, King of Swords. So, doesn't matter. Both decks said things are going well for Fanny. Allison.
Oh, yeah. Are you ready, Allison?
I'm going to get a couple clarifiers. Go ahead, Scott.
Okay. I think the original intent of this bill was to try to succumb Fanny, because Republicans are all in their joy. So I got the Ace of Pentacles. They wanted their own prosperity. They're reaching outward.
Yeah.
And they wanted their celebration with that 3 of Cups. They could shut it down for the former guy.
Yeah.
People are getting prosecuted, right?
Yeah.
So then I have Judgment upon them, 6 of Coins, and the 3 of Coins. So they're talking about hard work. They crafted this bill. To me, this 6 of Coins feels like money laundering, some kind of movement of money within the Georgia GOP, and Judgment upon them. So, like, they don't want prosecutors to look at them, kind of feeling. Like public corruption kind of stuff. That's what it feels like to me. So then I have partnerships, 8 of Coins. Yeah, it's all about grifting.
Sure.
Everything's about grifting. They got a little deal going on there, and they don't want any prosecutors to look at the GOP. And
it's definitely about grifting.
Georgia.
Yeah.
And then it's deceitful. And again, the Empress comes up again.
Yeah.
It's all about the Empress. Lady Justice and King of Justice is upon them. It ain't going to work.
It ain't going to work.
It ain't going to work at all. Justice is forming. Justice is forming. I think they're going to be in more trouble later on.
Totally true.
It ain't going to work at all.
No.
Was there money involved with this bill?
I don't know. I think it's some kind of grift.
I don't know. You know how these bills are. They can have stuff stuck in the bottom somewhere.
Well, it's going to create a committee that's going to get paid by our Georgia's legal system.
There you go.
They're really, really going to try, but in the end, they're not going to be able to do anything with her. So I got the Ace of Pentacles, the High Priestess.
Yeah.
And I got the Two of Cups with the Ace of Wands. This is them and their grants and their whatever they're trying to work out. But then I got the Emperor, and I'm like, this is her.
Yeah.
And so I threw a clarifier. I got the Queen of Swords.
Oh, so did I. So
I
did I.
They're gonna try.
So did I.
I got the
she's
same
in there.
thing.
The Emperor.
I got the
and
Two of
she's
Cups.
the Emperor.
A ton of money. I got the. Oh my God.
Yeah.
We're on the same page with cards tonight.
Yeah, we are. So then,
Oh, and I got the seven. Sorry, I got the Seven of Swords on that Ace of Wands.
All right. Woo!
They're so full of it.
You know, the deck of characters is the only deck that can be used for Santos.
I mean, you've got to pull it out. So
I gotta grab them again.
Makes sense.
Debo says, "Howard, the GOP
He is a character.
He is a character.
If you say nothing else, you can say
Instead of Marjorie Taylor Greene, it Marge 3 names. It's Santos 5 names.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, he's got split personalities and
His whole life is a fraud.
Goodness. I like the acting description. He's in a role, playing a role, and so of course he doesn't take anything personally because it's the role he's playing. Huh? Doesn't that fit?
and he's a man playing a woman playing a man.
Correct.
Playing a woman playing a man.
Correct.
Do you remember that?
Playing a backpack.
Yes.
You remember that whole Brazil thing when he stole someone's checks? That got settled. He paid him off or whatever, or paid the bill.
Right.
This guy is bananas.
Probably out of his campaign. I remember seeing some people saying, "Oh, he's going down for the Brazil thing." I'm like, no,
his whole resume is a work of fiction.
Of course it is.
It is complete.
And he doesn't.
I mean, come on.
He doesn't have the
shame.
shame.
It's just like
he's not shamed by it at all. There's no.
Who's gonna marry?
Like
Joey?
his glasses that don't have a prescription in them. He's like, these look good.
Yeah.
This is part of my character. I'm gonna wear these.
Character.
He's like, and I'm gonna go buy a bunch of sweaters and.
I mean,
so weird.
What?
He's gonna use his stolen scarves. Yeah,
He doesn't even know his sexual preference.
True.
No.
He's like, I like men. No, I like women. No, I like men. I like women. No, maybe I like both. No, I like men. It's like that guy has no idea what he's doing.
No.
He's all over the place.
He hasn't figured his role out yet. He's still.
The rumor has
really
it.
Funny, honestly. There's a really sad story there. I guarantee you, his childhood is woo. There's a story there. I bet. Because I mean, how else are you going to turn out that way?
Yeah.
You know.
Because
it's not like anybody sits down and writes their blueprint. Yeah, I'm going to come in and meet 13 people.
True.
Right?
It's really true.
Somehow he figured out to make politics a grift.
Yeah.
He couldn't make it a grift on the other way.
Well, he didn't invent it.
He wants to be on the stage, though. He wants the attention. He wants all eyes on him.
Yeah. Scott.
What?
What do you got?
I'm still shuffling and thinking.
Okay.
We were talking.
Explorer. This is how they feel about it. They just have somebody in there holding the space, sticking the flag down in and holding the space.
He's on the moon.
Here's the meadow, though.
He was the first astronaut next to Armstrong.
Other people are putting him in the meadow, and he's hit a plateau because of that. They're magnetizing a bunch of stuff to him.
I got plateau too.
Yeah, plateau, and that magnetizing all this baloney he's pulled is being, and then there's a graveyard. So he's really being pulled into all the stuff he created is coming back to him. He's magnetizing it back, and he's going to end up in the graveyard. Not literally, but I mean, his acting is going to end. And here's the final cave that he's going to have to go into.
Well, it's not only Santos. The good old boys club and the GOP.
Oh, yes. Oh, you're giving me the chills. Okay.
All of them.
Oh, you know what? I got.
They're all being investigated.
Okay. Yes. You just gave me the big chills.
With birth. Okay. So, when you talk about, I lost the card downstairs. So when you talk about the NRA and bad funding or grifting or however these people got paid.
Yeah.
So we got the womb starting. So it's like the birth of MAGA. I'm feeling like this is the birth of MAGA.
Yeah.
Drunken Sailor. MAGA. The birth of what we've been seeing with MAGA. And then I have self. Mm-hmm. Who, I'm sensing this like, who are we? We're not MAGA. Mm-hmm. So then it's all the good old boys club is going down here. The good old boys club is going down. In the end, I have MAGA has peaked.
Oh,
the waves are coming. Okay, we got the ocean. The waves are coming. Jack Smith and company have plateaued.
Wow.
This is just the beginning.
It is. Wow. And I got the big chills on that. So that is so accurate. So Allison? Yeah.
What was it? How's the GOP feeling about DeSantis being indicted? I don't feel like this is a past present, although that's what I was kind of. Anyways, this is just like a. The magician, that's him, DeSantis, right? Always recreating himself or whatever. And then the tower is them finding out who he was.
Yeah.
Two of Swords, what are they going to do with him? Eight of Wands, that just feels kind of like. And I did ask, how are they feeling about it being indicted? Mm-hmm. Eight of Wands, it's like damage control or whatever. But the outcome, I got Five of Cups. I think they're regretful and remorseful of even getting involved with him, honestly.
Yep, I think you're right.
And what's he going to do? I mean, is he going to just like disguise himself as a bush and walk down the street and try to leave? What's he going to do?
Do I have a bush card?
He always wants to be in a disguise. I mean, he's going to be like, well, I guess I'll try to get out of here.
Where's my Santos disguise?
Right. He's going to like, you see skits like there's the guy in a bush and the bush.
Then they won't know it's him. He takes the glasses off and puts some other disguise on.
He's going to dress up like Mrs. Doubtfire and go outside, get his car and leave. One day we might just wake up and where's George?
Oh, he's in his lady outfit now.
Says, I don't know. Nobody's left the building all day but that old woman.
That is a possibility.
If he's really cuckoo, he might just be like, oh, then he becomes whoever and he just packs up his stuff. And wouldn't that be funny if that actually happened?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying he's taken on so many roles and personalities and names and everything else. I don't really think it's that far-fetched. Hopefully they got eyes on him. He just might try to disappear.
Because he is like that chameleon actor character.
He's had different identities.
He's going
lived in different places. It's not unrealistic that this dude could just
dip. No, it isn't unrealistic at all. It's his persona. I mean, that's his MO, his method of
Rosemary Bush.
Hi, Dawn. Dawn says you're a little lower on the volume, Allison, but I hear you fine.
I turned it down because I had a couple people tell me that I was too loud, and I hadn't touched the volume, and it's like I don't know. I have no idea. So I went in and I turned it down.
To me, you sound fine. So
I think the problem is, I think we can hear each other fine, but on everybody else's end, like we are on what is this stuff called?
StreamYard.
Fine.
So Well,
Okay.
Poetic Justice
Kari Lake.
is asking, is Kari Lake under any type of criminal? Like cinema criminal?
She be part of Crimina.
Besides all her lawyers and stuff and trying to be governor.
So criminal investigation?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they've been her lawyers have been sanctioned. She keeps, in Arizona thinking she's going to be governor yet. But
yeah. And all this. So you'd think that she would be, I mean, she's already been sanctioned for.
She was the one that was running in Arizona and didn't end up winning, right?
Right.
The crazy, weird, loud one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
So think of federally, because there's a lot of stuff going on yet in Arizona. So yes, she's under investigation and whatnot there, but this is like legal stuff. She's getting kicked out. So you got to think higher than her crazy thinking she's going to be governor yet.
Yeah. Wow.
So is she under bigger, like federal investigations or FCC or stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Jeff meant, like federal investigation was something bigger than Arizona. I think I'm sensing not yet, but I think she's using donations the way she's not supposed to. Like people that gave her money. She just went to Hungary. Who the heck's paying for that?
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it'll come in the future if we're using donations improperly, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably the same thing, like MPG does and everyone else. They're dipping into their coffers that's supposed to be used for political and not just fixing your backyard.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Well, it's funny. I really don't get her being prosecuted or even looked at. Maybe they have so many things to look at. These small potatoes. They know she's doing wrong things. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But they haven't gone out to really prosecute her because they have so many things ahead of her. If that makes any sense.
Oh my God. How does that happen? I'm going to keep this card because it fell out of the deck. High Priestess. Okay. It's coming. So in the past, it's like they're hoping she doesn't crime anymore. So that I got the Two of Swords, a choice of what to do. Three of Pentacles, how she spent her money and justice. Mm-hmm. So there is criming going on there. Mm-hmm. And then I got the Eight of Swords. She did to herself. The Knight of Swords. That's an investigation. And then the Page of Swords. It will start at some point. The Page of Swords is a new investigation. That's a lot of swords upon her. That's the current energy. So it's like it's like with Santos. Eastern District of New York federally wouldn't have probably looked at him with all these reporters and stuff bringing out the goods. So I got the High Priestess, Burden, and Lovers. There are some connections there that are in the secrets and how she's moving money, doing things. Mm-hmm. So a lot of secrets to unfold here.
Mm-hmm.
and her connections and what she's crazy. On the bottom of the deck, I had the King of Swords. So some craftiness in how she's doing it. She could be
Yep.
funneling. There's something there. And
Yeah.
again, another deck, the Empress. All these crazy people are going down. All these crazy people. Queen of Swords.
Yep.
Empress, Queen of Swords.
Yep.
The Christ entity. It's coming. Queen of Swords, Lady Justice, Knight of Cups. All that's good, and there will be an ending to her. At some point, there will be an ending to her.
Wow.
So yeah, I think it's coming in the future. It's just like real. It's like all these people. Think of yourself in sitting there in the DOJ and federal, and they're just like, can these people quit criming?
Yeah, it's so busy. They're so busy.
They're so busy. They're still trying to find 500 to 1,000 insurrectionists.
I know. So it's really taken, it's taken every manpower they have, and you probably even hiring more people to ferret out all these details. Yeah. So Allison, what do you have?
So I got the Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. I feel like right now this is her feeling herself. It just kind of, that trip she just took, was that pleasure?
No, she was speaking at a right-wing conference.
Okay. Well, she's still enjoying stuff, right? Yeah. Knight of Wands, whatever. Nine of Pentacles, right? This is her thinking she's all that in a bag of chips. That's how I read this card, right? Well, in certain situations, and it would apply to her. I've seen her, and I back when all that election stuff was going on, I looked into her a little bit. But anyways, and then I got the Page of Cups, Justice. So I think it's like Scott said, or my cards are indicating that it's to come. There'll be something else that's going to come up. I almost feel like she takes some kind of an offer that ends up putting her in hot water.
Oh, could be.
I don't know what that would be, but that's what I saw when I laid eyes on that.
You know what just popped in my head when you started doing your reading? So the Page of Cups is always someone flipping, right?
Can be, right. Yeah.
I think her lawyers are having enough. They might finally say, I'm tired of getting sanctioned. This is BS. I'm going to tell the DOJ what's going on.
Right.
That kind of feeling.
Could be.
Wow.
Otherwise, they don't want to go to prison.
Right. Well, I have some interesting cards here. Love.
Page.
It's a busy page.
Beautiful memories of everything going well, and there's the sadness and pain that's going to come, her defending herself and everything she's done. She's going to feel like she needs to go to calmer waters. So another set of cards shows her love potion. She thinks everyone is absolutely mesmerized by her. She spews out her, yes, exactly. She spews out her rhetoric with the fire of a dragon. And there is going to be some crystal clarity coming about all the things that she is doing. There is a time when she is going to have to pull back. And bottom of the deck, there is a watchdog watching her for a later time when they will take the information and take it to the justice. Boom, chakalaka.
Boom, shakalaka. What is that movie? Rundown? Remember that?
No.
That's where it came from.
Oh,
The Rock and that guy. What's that?
Is she single?
As far as I know, I don't.
Yeah, I think she is.
I wonder if somebody that she is canoodles with ends up talking. Hopefully I'll remember that whenever, if ever. Anyways, that just came to me when you guys were talking.
You bet, Elizabeth. George Santos indicted.
Yeah.
They're under seal yet, but he's been informed.
This is our last question from Diva 360.
You want to take another one?
What do you do?
Lulu just mentioned Feinstein. She's supposedly coming back.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, she is.
And I text you. You remember I text you, and I had a weird dream. I don't know why, but because I haven't remembered a dream in like a year, it feels like.
Yeah.
But I text you, the dream was that Feinstein was working on a deal with Newsom to resign. So now it says she's heading back and feeling okay, supposedly.
Yeah, I kind of.
I like to read on her.
Also, they're in the chat. Ian says Kari Lake is married at the moment. And just so we know that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Aaron Murray, hello.
I still think she fools around with somebody, though.
Yeah, I'm sure that's true. That's true. So Diva says, please read on the abortion pill ban. Erin Morrow Hawley, Joss Hawley's wife, is the one who filed the suit. Judge Ho, who ruled against the FDA, Stone, has made a past donation to her husband's campaign. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that drug correctly.
Miss Preston?
Miss Preston?
Miss Preston. Close enough. Oh my God. Funny, Debo. Who the F would marry that nut job? Good point.
Oh man. This is on the bottom of my deck now.
The devil.
Reading.
Well, you got to be corrupt to be married to Josh.
Yeah.
The devil together.
Oh gosh.
Jenna Ellis, Trump's lawyer, is gone missing. They can't see her. They can't find her.
What? Wow.
Well, she tweeted yesterday. The guy I follow, he posts all these right-wing nut job stuff, and Jenna has tweeted yesterday. But anyway. Who ruled against her on past donation?
Well, I got an interesting set of cards here. I'm just going to go because I can't stand it. I got the World, the Ace of Wands, which is, really new beginnings. And in the middle of that, I got the Death card. So they are trying to do that, but it's not going to last long. That's what I get from that. It points to starting a new event and boom, not going to fly. They're going to have to go a different way. And it's all about making money and focus.
Yeah, I don't see this playing out well.
No.
The U.S. District Judge Matthew Kaczmarek. Oh, so Aaron Hawley is on the
other side,
moving up to the Supreme Court side of banning it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I don't see it going well. No. I got a loss. It was a fool's journey, and then I have justice in the end here.
Yeah.
So, oh crap, it's a loss.
Yeah.
Justice and the Hermit. The Hermit is the fool also in my deck. They made a mistake. It's a fool's journey.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there is some kind of money involved here too, like you said. I have the Magician, burden, and money. It's like it doesn't going the way they would hope it would end up. Some kind of feeling like that. Yeah, it just feels like they would. There is connections from the past with her and some right wing stuff with that Six of Cups. The Six of Cups flew out, so I just kept it.
Right.
But it just feels like a failure.
Yeah.
Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords, Page of Wands. All these women's having problems with pregnancies, ectopic pregnancies, everything like that.
Right.
It's gonna fail.
It's gonna fail. World, Ace of Wands, and Death card. Allison, what do you have?
I got Temperance, 9 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups.
It's a lot of wands. To me, it sounds like women defending their families.
That's what I was just going to say. And women at the end celebrating because, you know, this isn't going to fly. It's you kind of got the other side of the story with the women. And
that's the only thing I can make of it.
Yeah, that's what I make of it.
There's a victory for women with that three of cups.
Yes, exactly.
Because we go from balance,
yeah,
to fighting, defending, fighting, and
defending,
then 10 of Cups, 3 of
defending
Cups.
your rights as a woman. Yes.
Right. I mean, I certainly get that. Absolutely. So we have our last question of the night. Sweetie Darling Lulu says, new Senator Feinstein is headed back to the Senate Tuesday evening. Subpoena Clarence Thomas and John Roberts and Harlan Crow. There's a subpoena. Is there really, or will there be?
That's a weird one. That's a weird toss, Jeff. That last question, Jeff had 10 of Pentacles reversed, World reversed, and Hangman.
Oh!
That's bad.
Holy cow. Holy cow.
That feels like a stalemate.
That really...
If that's your toss. I don't know. I was getting Women Unite. Let's pray with that one. I don't know. Just some things with precedent and I don't know. But of course, we weren't reading on the Supreme Court and their decision.
So I think Sweetie Darling Lulu's trying to say Dianne Feinstein's headed back. So let's go ahead and subpoena Clarence Thomas and John Roberts and Harlan Crow.
Well, it's good she's coming back so we can get.
Yeah.
There's been military guys promotions held up.
Yeah.
Thanks to her being gone.
Yeah.
And other things in justice, everything.
Well, don't forget they changed it so that she can't vote from home.
Yeah.
She has to be in to do it. And that was.
So what are we asking? I'm sorry.
It's not really.
However you want to do it. I'm just reading on her energy coming back.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm
going to read on.
Yeah, that's what I'm
think about. Yeah. I think so too, Jeff. I think she's pushing it. I really think she should retire. I mean, like, I'm getting the sense like she comes back and then she can get able to handle it.
Isn't she like 90?
Pretty close, yeah.
Like 89 or...
Yeah,
Right.
Retire.
Yeah.
There's been, talk and complaints about the whole justice thing. It's like, in a sense, why didn't Ruth Bader Ginsburg just retire when they had the chance?
Because she got to hold the spot, which is why she said she was still hanging on, is to hold the spot, which is,
Well, we had control for a brief time there where we could have had a decent judge put in.
Yeah.
Okay. Senator Feinstein coming back. I don't know. I'm sensing relapse or something like that.
Yeah, I kind of got some interesting cards for her.
Eight of Swords, she's still in a bad position with her health. Yeah. Her health is not complete, is what the cards are. And then I got a Tower coming. Then she's got a choice coming up. I think my dream may be right that she has been contemplating leaving. Just being stubborn. The Devil, self-interest. The Devil in the Animal is her own self-interest. And it's like the Democrats.
Yeah, it's all ego.
In the end, I have the Democrats, and the Nine of Cups card is the Democrats. The energy of the Democrats, the Devil and the Two of Coins. It's the Devil is self-interest. It's like she doesn't want to give up power. She doesn't want to be the good person.
Ego.
Yeah, it's all about her ego.
While you're saying about Senator Feinstein, I want to say, having lived in California for many years, she's done a lot of good things.
I do get that. I definitely do.
She has a good legacy, but when it's time to go, it's time to go.
Yeah.
But
it's like our own personal space. When we're working all our lives and we're able to afford to retire, you do it. You don't stay till you can't walk and ugh.
I thank her for all her work.
So, well, I think it has something to do with my dream here. So she's not in all good health. Eight of Swords, King of Cups. I'm sensing this would be Newsom and a new path here with the Page of Coins. Something different. I think she's just trying out of ego to come back, and it may not work. I have a Tower and walking away. So we'll see what happens when she comes back, but I don't think she's ready. I think she's pushing the issue for ego.
So this is going to be a big deal for her, probably a turning point. I got 3 out of 5 cards are major arcana. So Ace of Wands, Magician. This is her. Here I am. This is her action, right? Ace of Wands, Magician. I can do this. Here I am. The Hidden Influence, the Hierophant. This is her ego, or whatever. Like this is her. And I don't mean it nasty. I really don't. This is how she sees herself. The Hierophant, right? Which is,
it's her purpose for being a lawmaker.
This is being a scholar, being, this is law. This is how she sees herself, right?
That's it.
The advice with the outcome, Justice, 10 of Wands. So she's going to get what she went looking for. It's going to be too much. She just shouldn't be coming back. It's going to be nothing but a burden. So it's going to be shown to her. I think that's how I'm seeing the Justice. She's going to realize, and I don't know anything about her. I don't follow her. I don't know why she's been gone, what's going on with her. I just know that I've seen her, and I know how old she is. And this is nothing against, we're all going to get, hopefully, we're all going to get in that age range. And it's like, there just comes a time where it's just like, come on.
The older I get, the more I am against the idea that the ageism shouldn't be a thing. But if you're not doing a good job in the older years, if you're slow,
and everybody's different, right? I mean, some people
have gone down, then yes, you might want to step down.
Yeah, so, some people do great, and some people, but I just think, once you're knocking on the door of 90, it's like, no.
Yeah, good Lord.
No.
But I got some interesting cards from the deck of character for her, and I get this knife as a symbol of cutting through all the stuff that she has to take care of when she gets back, and being a watchdog with the rest of everyone else taking care of everything that's going on, that's sitting on their desk to be taken care of. There's help for her, angelic help. But there's also the door opening. She's going to end up going back home. She's going to be sad over it. And she's going to need a doctor. So she'll have some issues coming forward. And then the Thoreau she's going to need to go rest. And she's going to have to look at what's some other way of retiring her life in a different way. And and she's going to, have to temper her ambition down a little. She has all this knowledge and information she wants to share, but she's going to have to rework how her job works.
I wonder if she wants
her position forever.
Yeah.
She's 90 next month.
I wonder if she wants to do what she can to come back, because I think they go on recess until like August or something for,
Maybe if she can hold out, and then she goes on recess.
Come back, cast a few votes, and end it there or something like that. It kind of feels like
something like that. But the bottom of the deck is smoke, going up in smoke. So,
because I know a lot of people are upset because there's a lot of things being held up because she's not there.
Exactly.
Tuberville's been blocking military advancements, which don't help our command and whatnot.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. Yeah. So, anyway. Yeah, this is true, Seascape. I lived in California all my life as well, and her legacy will go on. Yep, time to pass the baton. I agree with you.
We'll all have our legacy, but when it's kind of like almost myself. Let's say I played softball since I was 16.
Mm-hmm.
I have my name out there. I had this legacy in the softball community as this good pitcher, good hitter, right? I can still pitch okay. My hitting is horrible now. My body is shut down as far as hitting. What are people going to remember you by? All those 30 years of dominating, or the last few years you kept trying? And you could barely hit it out of the infield, and you stumble when you try to make a play now. You
want to leave when your glory is still
right. You're gonna leave when you're in the glory.
Yeah.
So in a sense, since I'm still playing one night a league, I got begged into it. Maybe I'm ruining my legacy, right?
But maybe your legacy isn't ego driven. Maybe you like being around your guy friends.
Well, I do.
Palling, you're having a good time. It's not about, are my skills honed? No, it's about, can I contribute? Are we having fun?
But my body is yelling at me. What are you doing, buddy? Because it hurts.
Yeah, but your body is getting exercise it would not normally get.
True.
I mean, this is keeping you young.
But I have a job in the morning. I gotta try to get up to at 5 in the morning.
Well, I think there's something to be said for giving yourself that fun activity.
I know it. I do feel better when I do, get out there and move.
It's not a job. It's a fun activity.
And I get to see the boys once a week, right?
Yes. So, give yourself that fun and don't rate yourself.
That's why I bought a boat. That's having issues because the lakes are shallow.
I mean, that is a problem with the lakes being shallow. There's no doubt about that.
I mean, the lakes are fine, but it's the landings trying to get out. They're too shallow for my boat I bought.
Yeah.
So I'm working on some stuff yet.
Yeah.
So anyway, you throw in inspiration cards to end it?
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Good cards for our wonderful people.
So
also Diane Feinstein, her birthday's the end of June, so that makes her a Cancer.
Yeah.
Her and 45.
You
Maybe
know, and they're very
they'll go down together.
sensitive and caring, and
yeah, they are.
They also have a sense of like loyalty and all that kind of stuff. So she's that's also another layer to her having a hard time cutting the cord.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been her family for many years now, the Senate. So yes. Yeah.
Jeff, at least there's not energy attacks. Yeah. No energy attacks on my side. So I grabbed 2 decks. One is the Martian deck, and the other one is the Starseed deck. We get some inspiration here tonight. So this is probably your favorite card, Jeff. The Men in Black.
Oh.
This is the GOP to me. All that isn't good within our country. The shootings, all this stuff. The intimidation, the nonsense. And then I had the pentagram. This is balance is starting to form. We're getting balance forming, the proper idealism, and then the warriors start coming in.
Oh, I like that.
The passion, the fearlessness, the warriors start coming in.
Wow.
So things are moving. We're in a season of moving. Yeah. Then I have the Starseed portals. It's a new generation, a new doors are opening, rewards are coming.
Right.
Then I have empathy. Don't take it in. Empathy, Starseed. Don't take it in. All this sadness we see. You know, we hear about shootings every day. We hear about these women struggling because of abortion issues and everything like that. Just don't take it into your soul. Take it in, love and light, and then move on with your own life.
Good advice.
And we have the Hathors.
Ooh, my favorites. I love the Hathors.
That's all about deep love, mother's milk, the energy of life, birth as a portal. So both these cards are saying with fire and the Hathors, things are going to get better. Things will get better.
Yay. Yay. So, Allison, what do you have?
I got, let me see this.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
So they'll do it because you can't see
the
whole thing.
Gosh, that's gorgeous.
So this is spontaneous. So some of us are too rigid, have to have it on the calendar. Oh, sorry, can't go have ice cream. I didn't write that down. Nope, can't go. This is talking about, be more spontaneous, be a little bit more flexible. Don't be so rigid. Also in just different situations, just being a little more willing to go with the flow, and as things ebb and change and flow and just not being quite so, and I need to hear this as well. I used to be very spontaneous when I was younger, and then I think just through, not that this is about me, but just bear with me, I went through actually a lot of things, and I am not spontaneous at all. That just doesn't feel safe, right? So everything's very so that there's safety in that, right?
Yeah.
So I'm getting better about this, but I can be spontaneous in certain things, but I am very regimented and controlled and plan everything and So but the message here is just, this is for everybody, and just to be more open to be spontaneous, and maybe for some of you that are spontaneous, something's going to come up that you don't know that's coming, that's going to be fun or whatever. So this is a very light, happy message. And then I also did get the manifest cards. This is pretty self-explanatory. This witch, she's walking along outside. I don't know why this is the picture for this. It's a beautiful picture, but I don't know why they put it with manifest. But anyways, this is exactly what it sounds like. This is, you are a magician. You are able to manifest whatever you want and need. You just got to put your mind to it. There's about a gazillion different ways to manifest. You can easily research that if you don't know. I'm not going to go into it now, but two very separate cards.
Very nice.
But the spontaneous one, especially with the way things have been in the world, I think a lot of people have become a lot more reserved and cautious in general, and maybe not so spontaneous. You know, this doesn't say reckless.
No.
It says spontaneous.
Right?
So just be willing. Somebody offers to go get that ice cream, maybe think about actually going, right? So anyways.
I like that. I like that. That's a beautiful card to remind us about that.
Yeah.
And with my cards, I'm seeing unfinished symphony. So there may be things that you have in your life that you haven't finished up, projects, ideas, things that you've had on the back burner. And this card is telling you to get out there and play that music, get that thing going. There's a change in the wind. Things are coming. And, spontaneity goes along with this change in the wind nicely. So,
yes,
that's something that we all kind of need to keep in our abilities to be flexible. And being here and now, being in the now moment, being present with everyone, not in the past, not thinking about the future all the time, but actually living in this present moment, which is harder than you think. But I love this third eye activation coming for everyone. So this is brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. So everyone, your third eye, doorway opening up for that. Be open to that. Be open to receive that bigger opening for all of us coming this week. And I want to thank everyone for being here with us. Absolutely loved your energy, and our show wouldn't be anything without all of you here participating. And we definitely appreciate and feel all of your energy, and we love you. And thank you for joining us with Allison, Aries Girl Tarot, Scott Allen, Spiritual Essence, and Val, Dragonfly Crystals. So we'll see you next week on Scott Allen, Spiritual Essence. It'll be multicast, but he'll be the host next week, and hope you'll join us then. And we'll say goodbye for now.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Bye.